Hold on to your hats, folks, because June just cranked up the heat to unimaginable levels. NASA have done their calculations, and guess what? June 2023 officially takes the crown for the hottest June ever recorded. They used data collected by a trusty satellite called Aqua, equipped with the atmospheric infrared sounder. This little space buddy has been busy beaming back temperature readings since 2002. So it's not just the scientists on the ground who are in on the action. So if anyone tries to tell you that June 2023 was just like any other scorching summer month, you can hit them with some serious knowledge. Subscribe if you think global warming is dangerous. Like saying the word unfathomable. What's your word? Sometimes I say big words to make me sound more photosynthesis discombobulated unbelievable. I'm Swedish and I say this almost every day despite the fact. Inconceivable. I'm just not sure it means what I think it means. More just to trigger those that hate it. Fuck. Study. 7 in 10 players avoid toxic game communities. Dr. Rachel Coward's study reveals that toxic game communities harm mental health and a game's success. Games with positive communities see 54 revenue boost. Players quit toxic games and spend less money on them. Most players steer clear of toxic communities, especially younger players. Male players are more likely to change behavior due to toxicity. Popular games like Call of Duty suffer, while inclusive titles like Final Fantasy XIV thrive. Subscribe if you think being toxic in games is wrong. What's the biggest red flag you ignored? She had astronomically bad luck. She had been falsely accused of plagiarism and kicked out of college. She had a DUI on her record, even though she wasn't that drunk, but the breathalyzer was miscalibrated, and they mixed up her blood sample with a different DUI arrest. She got fired from her job for stealing when she didn't actually steal but got set up. Everything just went wrong for her. Or maybe, just maybe, she was a huge asshole who couldn't own up to her own shit. What's the biggest red flag you ignored? She told me every guy she dated broke up with her. I eventually found out why. He never apologized for anything, even stuff that was 100% his fault. But my dumbass would have to apologize for everything, even stuff out of my control. I'm not in a good place to be in a relationship. Yeah, I probably should have listened to that one. What's the biggest red flag you ignored? My younger brother killed my pet hamster because I accidentally broke his Power Ranger he left on the floor under a blanket. He told my mom that he didn't see the hamster when he was getting up to get a drink and accidentally stepped on it. He's now 3 years into his 7-year sentence for accidentally hitting and crippling someone with his car after having an argument with them. I always just chalked it up to him being a huge dick, but now I realize he's a low-key psychopath. Momofuku Ando, the ramen revolutionary. Momofuku Ando, the culinary genius behind the invention of instant ramen noodles. This unlikely hero has not only transformed Japanese cuisine but has captured the hearts of food enthusiasts around the world. While his legacy lives on, it's his famous creation that continues to win over millions. While pairing in between savoring bowls of ramen and playing golf, he relished in being an instant noodle sage. He had a unique management style, occasionally surprising his employees with random shouts of, "What are you doing now?" His other quotes were as delightful as his noodles. Don't underestimate the limits of human desires. Food has the power to bring peace to the world. Yet, it's his timeless words that resonate the most. Mankind is noodlekind. So raise your chopsticks and celebrate the noodle revolution ignited by Momofuku Ando, the man who turned a simple bowl of ramen into a worldwide sensation.
You can't do it right here.
Tree foul.
But this looks like the best area, though.
Now I've asked you.
But the WNBA games. What is this? North Korea?
15-year-old daughter has a friend over and suddenly 13-year-old son wants to walk around curling dumbbells. When you're texting a dude and he seems into the conversation, initiating, asking questions, but takes like 25 minutes to respond to you each time, and you're like, what the F does this mean? What are these games? They're video games. He's texting you in between rounds of video games.
Teacher, what's 3x7? Me, answer, or bathroom, bathroom. Retrieving my mom's iPad from where I stashed it in the bathroom ceiling. Dad, I've got a good feeling about this one. 3 times Sabine. Shit, I don't know that one either, buddy.